Hello, we'll deal with characteristic of community related to ecotone and age effect and ecological succession. So regarding ecotone and age effect, an ecotone is an area or transition between two ecosystems. When two plants or animals communities merge either by intermingling of species in the same habitat or by juxtaposition, that means two things placed side by side of different communities in the same region, the resultant transitional state is called as ecotone. Example, an intermediate zone between a forest and a grassland communities is the ecotone between terrestrial communities. Similarly, a place at which a river meets the seashore is the ecotone between aquatic communities. In nature, there is no strict boundary between any two adjacent communities. Member of one community may enter the other community at least at its margin. Thus, an intermediate zone is formed between the two adjacent communities and ecotone or marginal zone develops. So diagrammatically, the ecotone can be represented as this is the forest community, this is grassland community. So at the boundary, there is intermingling of the plant or animal species. So this zone is developed, which is called as ecotone. Similarly, in this diagram, also you can observe this transition zone between forest and grassland community is the ecotone. The characteristic features of ecotone are it has sufficiently greater number of species. So when we consider number of species, then that is called as species richness. The species richness in an ecotone is because of intermingling of the species from both the bordering communities as well as adaptation of few species to the ecotone. So at ecotone, there is combination of species from bordering communities as well as the new species are developed at the ecotone zone. The density of most of the species is higher than that in the neighboring communities. Due to adaptation of species, it contains species that are entirely different from those found in the bordering systems. Temperature, moisture, wind, and other physical conditions are intermediate between the bordering communities. For certain species, food and shelter may be superior at ecotone. Ecotones can be natural or man-made. For example, the ecotone between an agricultural field, which is man-made, and a forest, that is natural community, is a man-made one. Ecotone can be classified as abrupt transition zone and sharp transition zone. So abrupt transition zones ecotone develops due to sudden change in an environmental conditions like types of soil drainage, etc. One habitat abruptly ends and another begins. For example, zone between woodland and grassland. The second type is sharp transition zone. This type of ecotone develops due to interaction and competition between the organisms. The niches or habitat of two species cannot overlap completely or significantly for very long. One species is eliminated because of competition and the other species will survive. So one species is excluded from niche or habitat by competition for limited resources. Thus, it will make a sharp transition zone between the two communities. The importance of ecotone. They have a greater variety of organisms or species richness. As we say, the ecotone contains species from both bordering communities as well as the species which are adapted to the ecotone region. Therefore, species richness is there in the ecotone zone. They offer a good nesting place for animals. They can act as a buffer zones offering protection to the bordering ecosystems from possible environmental damage. For example, if there is wetland near river or estuaries, then this wetland absorb pollutants and prevent them from seeping into the river or estuary. Similarly, the mangrove vegetation is there, so that will act as a shock absorber. So if there is tsunami hitting a coast, then it prevents a massive amount of danger from infiltrating in the terrestrial region. So in the picture, you can see the example of ecotone, which is mangroves, which protects the um, disasters. The large genetic diversity at ecotone serve as bridge of gene flow from one population to another, because some species are adapted at the ecotone region, and therefore there will be genetic diversity at ecotone, and it acts as a bridge of gene flow from one population to another. Boundaries between ecosystems can be shifted because of climate change. So if there is any change in the climate, then there occurs shift in the boundary of the ecosystem. And therefore, ecotones are also considered as sensitive indicators of global climate change. The ecotone can act as a barometer. Barometer is a device which reflects the changes in the circumstances. So any change to the local environment will be felt by the flora and fauna of the ecotone, and by observing that we can predict the climatic changes in a particular region, and therefore the activities of the ecotone act as a barometer for the change. Now, regarding age effect, ecotone is transition between two or more diverse communities, for example, forest and grassland communities. So at the junction of such communities, there occurs overlapping of biotic communities. So species from both communities are mixed together and increase the diversity. So the species diversity in an ecotone is called age effect. Sometimes the population density of some species in the ecotone is much more than that of the adjacent communities where they originally belong. The tendency of increase in the population density at ecotones is the characteristic of age effect. Increase in density at ecotone is not a universal phenomenon for all species. For example, density of trees is always more in the forest as compared to the forest age ecotone. Age species of plants and animals have a relatively broad ecological tolerance. Within limits, they can utilize habitats on both sides of the ecotone. The next is ecological succession. The structure and composition of the community keeps on changing periodically till the climax of the community is reached. The process of building up a community wherein the component populations of species keep on changing is called the ecological succession. It is the process by which the structure of the biological community evolves over time. The process of succession. During ecological succession, structural and functional changes take place. Structurally, the number of both autotrophs and heterotrophs increases with the age of the community. At the biomass, increase the metabolism of the community changes. In the young community, since autotrophs are more, the productivity is also more. Then the ratio of productivity and respiration, that is metabolic ratio, is always greater than 1. So P by R is greater than 1, where P represents the rate of production and R is the rate of respiration. In more stabilized community, P divided by R is equal to 1. When the heterotrophs increase in number, then P by R is less than 1. Thus, as the community advances in age, the respiratory demands increase and the metabolic ratio decreases. Initially, the development of inhabiting species is slow, but it modifies with the physical factors. When the organic matter increases in mass, the succession becomes faster. In due course of time, the community reaches stability, which is called as the climax, where P by R is equal to 1, means productivity divided by respiratory rate is equal to 1. The climax of the community is the function of its diversity, that is, a large number of niches or habitat and correspondingly a large number of species. Therefore, the ecological succession in an ecosystem is an evolution towards high diversity. Types of ecological succession. There are two types: primary ecological succession and secondary ecological succession. Primary ecological succession occurs where in which community changes which occur on an entirely new habitat which has never been colonized before. It begins from an abiotic environment. So during primary ecological succession, this habitat is entirely new. In due course of time, the plants will develop and over a period it is replaced by a forest. So initially there is no habitat in the area. So an empty barren ground on land or underwater seldom remains bare for a long time. Some simple primitive plants occupy the barren area. First species of trees are xerophytes. This is called primary succession. Then slowly they are replaced by grasses, shrubs, and advanced plants or mesophytes. The bare land is converted to a grassland, then into bushy land. In course of time, more complex and different plant populations and communities inhabited the area. The area will finally be developed into forest. Thus, the barren land, the primitive organisms with lichens and moss will develop first. Then, in due course of time, these are replaced by herbs, then the perennial herb stage, then shrubs, and then large plants, and then it will develop into the forest. Thus, there is a gradual development, and this is called as primary ecological succession. The animal population also succeeds one another in the same way as that of plants. The herbivores, that means the animals which feed on plants, will arrive first, followed by carnivores. The process thus continues towards the climax of the community. The climax is reached when no other species is capable of replacing the climax community. Thus, the primary succession can be defined as the establishment and development of an ecosystem in an area that was previously uninhabited. It begins in a place without any soil, for example, sites of volcanoes, landslides, flooding, etc. First, lichens that do not need soil or survive grow on rocks. Then mosses grow to hold newly made soil. These are pioneer species. Fern can grow in the new soil. Simple plants die, adding nutrients to the soil. Soil layer thicken and grasses, small shrubs begin to grow. Gradually, large shrubs and small trees begin to take over. Simultaneously, insects, small birds, and mammals move into the area. The area supports large trees and variety of life. Thus, this is the diagrammatic representation of primary succession. In the barren area, first the lichen and mosses will develop. The ferns will also grow. Then the grasses and small shrubs will replace this. When these plants die, they add nutrients to the soil, and then large shrubs and small trees will develop in the area, and gradually there is a development of large tree in this barren land. So these are the stages in the primary succession. The secondary ecological succession. Community changes which take place on the previously colonized but disturbed or damaged habitat, but all forms of life are not destroyed. So the disasters, fire, floods, etc. may destroy the existing communities and makes a barren land. Ecological succession in such area is called as secondary succession. That means previously there were communities in this area, and because of the fire or flood, this will get destroyed, and then in that land gradually the development of organism takes place. Then that is called as the secondary succession, because the place is previously colonized but it is disturbed or damaged. So the secondary succession begins in a place that already has soil and was the home of living organisms, but destroyed. For example, after forest fire, it has different pioneer species than that of the primary succession. So this is devastating forest fire. So initially there was a community of plants and other organisms, but it is destroyed due to fire. Then 1 year later, the these plants will develop in this area. So previously this area was inhabited by these plants but destroyed, and then again there is development of the small plants, and then 10 years after the fire this area is replaced by the forest. So that is the difference between primary and secondary succession. So if we compare primary and secondary succession, in primary succession, no soil after disturbance, while in secondary succession, place already has soil. In primary succession, no organism previously, means the area is not inhabited by any organism, but in secondary succession, previously home of organisms, but destroyed by the disasters. In primary succession, it takes a longer time, while secondary succession depends on the environmental factors. Thank you.